My name is Festo Kanungha. I'm from Tanzania, and here is my wife, Grace. We are working with Church Mission Society alongside with our two boys, Zephaniah and William.
Our call is to education in Tanzania, and we work with the Diocese of the Rift Valley at St John's Seminary, working with children aged 3 to 18. And our heart is to see lives transformed through the love of Christ and quality education.
I grew up in rural Tanzania and in a very poor village. In my own experience, I have seen how education has an impact in my life. Even comparing to my sisters and brothers, I have the chance to change my life through education. Therefore, I want to see all Tanzanian children to have that chance to good education.
I grew up in Cornwall and from a really young age felt a call to ministry of some kind, but I wasn't able to verbalise it. And then when I was at university, I discovered that I could become a youth worker. So I trained after university to be a youth worker and felt a strong call to youth ministry in Cornwall. It came as a real shock 7 years later as God called me to Tanzania. I went on a mission trip with our youth group to Tanzania, and when I got home to Cornwall, suddenly felt very homesick for Tanzania, and I couldn't understand it. So I contacted the Church Mission Society, and they explored with me what that call meant, and I first went out to work in Tanzania in 2010. Later on, Festo and I got married at the end of 2011.
I first went to St. John's as a teacher after my dad forced me, as I wanted to be a businessman. Once I was at St. John's, I felt God wanted me to be there to provide education to the children. Later on, I joined the university, and once I was at university, I really worked hard, and I was offered a job at the university which was very highly paid compared to St. John's. But once I was about to decide, my bishop did call me to go back to St. John's to be a head teacher. And later on I felt that was God's call to go back to work with St. John's.
For us, mission is loving our neighbour with the love of Christ and journeying with individuals in their life wherever they are at and trying to meet their needs. So at school that might be student sponsorship or accepting students to study at our school who perhaps have failed their primary school exams. In the community, that's working with mums and teaching them about the importance of speaking with your baby to create neural pathways in their brain, those important language pathways. Or it might simply be giving advice on wedding dresses, which is one of the things I do, and Festo on his farm, how to get the best out of the soil and out of the crops. We just want people to know Jesus and to little by little be lifted out of the poverty that they are in.